Breaking news tonight from Washington. We are getting a first look at a long-awaited Senate report on the IRS targeting scandal. Correspondent Doug McKelway is going through the document right now. Hi, Doug.
Evening, Brett. Today's bipartisan report is the culmination of 2 years of investigation by the Senate Finance Committee, some of it delayed because the IRS claimed to have lost thousands of lowest learner emails. The report is broken down into 3 parts, a combined finding, and then separate minority and majority staff views, which are dramatically different. Among the combined findings, the IRS screened more than 500 organizations, resulting in delays of up to 5 years, but many top-level managers were unaware of it until 2 years later in 2012. Though they were sent important reports as early as 2010 by lower-level staffers, top managers never read them. Some key employees worked from home as often as 4 days a week, with managers supervising employees from 2,000 miles away. Some managers in the exempt office, which Lois Lerner headed, were not trained in the very areas they managed, including one who completed no technical training in her 10 years there. No audits were performed on any groups alleged to have engaged in improper political activity. When the IRS improperly disclosed sensitive taxpayer information for FOIA requests, those responsible were not disciplined. And because of a union contract that required instant messaging not be saved, many written communications that could have shed light on the problem were never preserved.
If you add it all up, it's a very partisan agency that should not be partisan at all. It should not have anything to do with partisanship, but they're unionized. 50,000 IRS employees are unionized, and 95% of their dues and money go to Democrats. So it's not hard to see why they're not very fair, or they weren't very fair in these particular instances.
Committee Democrats have a very different view, maintaining that the actions by the IRS, quote, were not politically motivated, and that under federal tax law, the IRS's scrutiny of tax-exempt applications showing political activity was completely justified. But Democrats admitted that the agency was plagued by, quote, inefficiency, bad judgment, bad management, and unwarranted delay.